Hey guys, what's up? My name's Seb. Welcome to Jump Inside Gaming News. This is where we take a look at all the best bits of gaming related stuff within the past fortnight. Without no further ado, let's get started. Alright, this was last month, but I want to bring it up. Game Pass Ultimate drops in price from $29.99 to $22.99 a month. That's in dollars in America. And PC Game Pass will also be dropped from $16.49 to $13.99 a month. Again, wherever you're in the world, prices will vary, but yes, it's cheaper. Alright, so that's a good thing. Xbox Game Pass is cheaper, but they also add another segment saying this. Future Call of Duty titles won't join Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass at launch. New Call of Duty games will be added to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass during the following holiday season, about a year later, while existing Call of Duty titles already in the library will continue to be available. So yeah, it is a bit of a loss. If you're going for Game Pass and your dream was to pay a low cost and get Call of Duty, you're not going to get that. That's not going to be a thing. In fact, I think the only solution around this would be to go on like a, if you are just a fan of Call of Duty alone, maybe go on a $6.99 plan and just buy Call of Duty. I think that's kind of where they're going to lead that into. But like, you know, if you liked everything plus Call of Duty, you're going to have to pay for the Call of Duty now. So yeah, there you go. To be fair though, all those extra little prices that you wouldn't have paid if you were going for that ultimate plan probably would have equaled out to a full price Call of Duty game, because, you know, they've dropped it and all that money that you would have saved from that drop could be that Call of Duty game itself. So they've kind of erased Call of Duty outside of the plan. Okay, but you know, that kind of gives you room to go, like, if you do want Call of Duty, you are paying kind of the same cost as if it was a that top price again. But now you've got the room to go, like, maybe you don't want Fortnite, maybe you don't want Ubisoft, maybe you don't want EA games, maybe you do want access to day one games. You know, there's leeway in every way they could present this. I feel like, I don't know. There's going to be losses and gains no matter how you want to do it. I kind of like where they've gone to with this currently right now. I think that's a safe area. You kind of get to choose what type of games you're interested in and decide what level you want to be on. I'm guessing loads of people are going to be on that ultimate plan and return to it because there's so much offer on it for the costing that it is. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Do I think there's a perfect plan? No, I don't think there's a perfect plan, but I think they've done the best of what they could do. But anyway, we'll move on to the next piece of news. Paralives is an upcoming life simulator indie game. Build your dream house, create some characters, and manage their lives the way you want. This game is currently in development and will release on Steam for PC and Mac, coming on the 25th of May. Alright, so Paralives is a new life simulator game in the market, and you know what? Between that and Inzoin, I'm really liking this whole new life simulator realm, and the fact that it's getting released on the 25th of this month just puts more in that competition realm of who's doing the best life simulator game. In fact, I like it because it's gonna kick The Sims 4 in line a little bit, because now The Sims 4, if it wants to be the best life simulator game, it needs to put the work in and research to what people are asking for them. To be fair, there are DLCs that haven't hit The Sims 4 yet, and I'm like, where are these particular DLCs that we had in The Sims 3 or The Sims 2 or The Sims 1? Like, for example, in The Sims 3 we had Superstar, where you could go up on stage and live the life as a famous person. I don't think I've seen a proper Superstar like DLC that's hit The Sims 4. I know we've had like a Get Famous, but nothing really based on that whole concert thing. So yeah, there are things that I feel like are missing from The Sims, and the fact that we're getting new developed games like Inzoin and things like Paralives, and they're going to be experimenting, and they're going to be having to, if they want to be at the top, they're going to have to listen to the community. Otherwise, they're not gonna get the reaction they want. So, you know, it's, you know, they're gonna develop their games, but, you know, you need to listen to what the community asks for, because, you know, these are the people, these are the consumers that are buying your games. If you don't listen to what the community asks for, well, they're not going to buy it. So, like, you know, because they didn't ask for certain things, unless it's awesome, it's amazing, and it knocks what your thoughts and ideas were out of the park. But other than that, I think there are certain elements of why these games are gonna that they have the power to overthrow The Sims. So I want to see The Sims level up a bit. Now it's a competition. Who's got the best life simulator game? You're gonna have to prove it now. So yeah, The Sims can't just lay back and go like, yeah, we're the best life simulator. Now there's competition for them, so that's a good thing. So yeah, let's see where Paralives goes. I really want to see more of it. I want to actually play and get into that game. Definitely something on my radar for next month to look at. But other than that, it's yeah, I'm just excited to see more life simulator stuff in the upcoming future. Anyway, that's Paralives, and now let's move on to the next piece of news. With less than a week until launch of 007 First Light, we wanted to highlight the special reward coming to Hitman World of Assassins. Dress for the occasion with the new timeless tuxedo suit as a reward for owning 007 First Light. Yes, I'm so excited with Hitman getting a tuxedo suit just for owning the game. It just feels extra at this point. I think at this stage, you've probably decided if you're pre-ordering something or if you're not pre-ordering this 007 First Light game. Honestly, with Legacy of the Dark Knight and with 007 First Light, it feels like this year is just beginning. I've seen some good games this year, but this is where it starts really cranking up, and you know, and we're going to get those real big titles now, and this is probably going to last all the way through to Grand Theft Auto 6, which will be near at the end of the year. But you know, it feels like it's going to be a roller coaster of different gaming stuff that's going to be happening from now until then. Honestly, I'm so buzzing for this year. I cannot wait to see more and more games get pushed. And it feels like this year is only just starting. So I'm all hyped. I can't wait for this game to come out, and I'm going to be playing this. This is going to be my main game for this part of the year, so I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see more of this anyway. There you go. That is a little piece of Hitman and 007 First Light combined, but with a lot of those Hitman reward, this Hitman reward, and like loads of the Hitman related content combined with 007 First Light. Like for example, we've had that side heist casino one that celebrates this 007 First Light. It does feel like there's going to be a connection between that Hitman and First Light, where the gameplay style is kind of, you know, attached to each other. There's you know, I feel like you're gonna play this First Light game and you're gonna notice those Hitman stuff that they've worked on for so long, and that's coming into First Light with us. Again, I feel like 007 is gonna be a lot different, but it's still gonna have some of those elements that you'll recognize within Hitman inside this game. But yeah, love it. Can't wait for this game to come out, and we'll move on to the next piece of news. Join Jeff Knightley and Lucy James live from the Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles for news updates and announcements about what's next for video games across all platforms. So yeah, Summer of Gaming is right around the corner. I'm generally excited for it. You know, it's where they showcase every single game, you know, that's going to be coming out with dates on sometimes, and I generally really look forward to this because, you know, I'm always looking for those games that I'm looking forward to. I've always got a list of them that I want them to announce. They always bring up games that I'm not expecting and that they are making, and I'm like, yes, I'm so excited that these games are gonna come out. I put everything I'm looking forward to in a spreadsheet, and if there's dates next to them, I just write the date next to them, and I just go, that's the game I want to play. Normally, yeah, as I say, there's a game that doesn't normally get announced, and that I'm really want. That's on my list of things that I want them to announce. For me, that's State of Decay this year, and honestly, I'd be really annoyed if they don't do anything with State of Decay, but it's probably not gonna happen. They're still working on that game. I don't think they've got an official date, but that's okay. I want that game to be amazing. I want every game that gets announced to be amazing, but obviously we don't always get that. But yeah. Summer of Gaming, that happens next month. Again, we leave all the links in the description down below, so if you do want to go check any of them out, you can just click on them and find out more information about those particular about this particular event. So yeah, so you're interested in Summer of Gaming, click on that and you'll see different dates when things are happening, and you can set reminders so you don't miss it. I'm interested in the PC gaming show normally, in the Xbox game showcase and the state of play from PlayStation. Those are the 3 ones that I generally don't want to miss because they normally hold up all those AAA for, you know, major video games that I just love playing. So yeah, but I'll be probably watching a lot of it, and you know, and I'll have it on saved and ready to watch. So yeah, I'm all excited for Summer of Gaming. Anyway, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another Jump Inside video very soon. Goodbye. Hey, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, then please don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. Anyway, I will see you guys on another Jump Inside video very soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.